Hey everybody, I'm Rob Freeman and welcome back to Insuring the Built Environment. Today we are talking about affordable commercial auto insurance and 5 things that you can do to show your insurance carrier that you are a relatively low risk and that they should charge you a lower insurance premium for your commercial auto insurance. And below this video, I link to an article where I go into more detail, and there are links in there and resources that you can refer to help reduce the cost of your commercial auto insurance. So we're going to talk about 5 things here. The first is knowing that the type of vehicle that you have on your policy and how you use it will affect the cost of your insurance. And there's an organization, nonprofit organization called the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, which will rank vehicles across a whole range of criteria, anything from trucks to sports cars, small, medium, large, everything, based on the safety, the relative safety of those vehicles and how much it costs in insurance claims to pay for those vehicles if they get in an accident. So check out that link. It's a really helpful link and it could help save you money on your insurance premiums. The second thing is the geographic area and the frequency with which you drive your vehicles will have an impact on your policy. And so if you drive an expensive vehicle in an urban area like New York's 5 boroughs and you drive on a regular basis, you'll pay more for that insurance than you would if you were driving a less expensive vehicle less frequently in a suburban area or a rural area. So if your business, say, is in an urban area like New York and you live on, or your business is located close enough to a neighboring state like Connecticut or New Jersey, you may want to consider garaging your vehicles in the neighboring state, even though you're going to be using them in the state where the insurance premiums are higher. The second thing is to be aware of any drivers that have points on their licenses and to take them off your policy if they have bad driving records. So if they have DUIs or DWIs, or they've had moving violations or accidents, or they have a suspended license, or they had a suspended license at one point, you want to get them off your policy. Another thing is that there's certain types of drivers that just have profiles that are more expensive to insure. So like younger men are more expensive than younger women on average to insure. And in the article, it shows that it's like 7.1% more expensive to insure a 17-year-old male than it would be for a 17-year-old female. And that brings us to the third thing, which is training. And when you bring on a new driver, you should obviously enroll them in some sort of a defensive driving course for your company to get them, just bring to front of mind the importance of driving defensively, and then regularly get them back into this training. So, once or twice a year or 3 times a year, get them refresh this defensive driving thing. And then you can also track using Telematics how they are driving and then provide them with feedback, whether you go on a ride along with them or you just track the information and then provide them with feedback. If they're braking suddenly, if they're speeding, that's going to cause the cost of your insurance to go up. Fourth thing is hired non-owned auto insurance. If you have a hired non-owned auto policy because your employees are using their own vehicles in the course of your business, you want to make sure that they have sufficient personal auto insurance coverage, that your hired non-owned auto policy is attaching at a higher level or limit than it would be if they had like bare bones insurance on their personal auto policy. So make sure you keep track of their auto policies and that they have sufficient limits, and that you have obviously hired non-owned auto coverage if they are doing that type of work. And the final thing is what's called a comprehensive safety analysis, or a CSA score. So if you run a motor carrier or a fleet of vehicles where your primary business is shipping or trucking or delivery, you want to make sure that you're monitoring your CSA scores on a regular basis, because these are going to be these scores are comprehensive scores that look at your safety, highway safety track record for each of the vehicles in your fleet based on the drivers. So like roadside tests, roadside check-ins, any accidents, moving violations, anything related to your fleet's performance on the highways, on the roads. So these are all things for you to consider that can help you reduce the cost of your commercial auto insurance and help make it more affordable. If you have questions about reducing the cost of your commercial auto insurance, please feel free to schedule an appointment with me at the link below this video. Thanks again for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and have a great day.